Welcome back to another episode of the Cast Patrol podcast. You're joined as always by Age, Jimmy, and myself, Mick. Boys, 2024, first regulars podcast of the year. We'll start things off with a bang. Age, what's your New Year's resolution for 2024?
First thing off the bat, Feb 3rd, I want to get the win for Ronald McDonald House Charity. We're winning. We're not letting Mark Hughes win two years in a row. No chance.
Like it?
What about you, Jim?
What about after that?
After
After we get the win?
keep my fitness if I have fitness by then.
No, that's
Like
a good
it.
one. For me, 100K Instagram followers.
100,000?
Oh, on your personal?
No, on Cast Patrol, of course.
Oh, well, at least he wants success for all of us.
So we're, a tenth of the way there? So
10th of the way, almost.
We're going to need a big year, and I can feel
Big.
it coming.
I feel it,
big
though. It's
leap.
going to be a massive year for us.
Huge year.
And my New Year's resolution, obviously, I'm fighting in the boxing match in
Yes.
the end of April. So completed the charity match last year with a double. So let's try and get a double win this year.
How you going to do it, Mick? Left, right, good night, uppercut,
Yeah.
stoppage.
Like a right hook.
I don't
go
want to
the
give too much
distance.
away, but let's just say
Have you got a game plan yet?
we've got a game plan
Oh,
set in
okay.
stone. Age is my sparring partner in a few weeks. So
I think you got to
Yeah.
focus on me first, 'cause I'm going to knock you out.
What, during sparring?
Yeah. I've actually
Wow.
been contacted by Luke. He said 5K if you knock Mick out.
5K
5K.
only?
Yeah, well, it's going to be easy for me.
Yeah, that's
You
fair.
know? I've been training as well.
Speaking of the charity match, boys.
Yeah.
Charity match, February 3rd at Lidcombe Oval. We
Cannot
competed
wait.
last year. Obviously, the losers in that fight. This year, we've got a bigger, better, stronger team. Tickets are in our episode description, and
Yeah.
they go to two amazing causes. What are the causes, Age?
So Mark Hughes Foundation and Ronald McDonald House Charity of Greater Western Sydney.
And we're obviously playing on the Ronald
Yep.
McDonald
So
side.
they're $14 for tickets, peanuts, and it all goes to charity anyway.
$14.
So $14, come see us play. There's a game before, there's entertainment. They
There's all
got
sorts of stuff on the grounds.
Yeah, they got
There'll be a
activities,
DJ.
yeah,
Be a good day out.
like pass the ball challenges and all these other
Yeah.
stuff. So it's a great day. Even if you're not playing, come and support us
Come and support the boys.
because we're gonna get the win. I tell you what, without the Carews Bros, Mark Hughes are cast.
They've got they've got no one.
You take Nick and John out of their team last year,
Yeah,
we win 13 plus comfortably.
easily.
Well, remember, we were on their line, about to score. Gio on our team, who's no longer on our team. God bless
Do you
him.
reckon he got the sack,
He, honestly,
or did he retire? Hang
I'm
up
not the
boots?
captain nor the coach, but if I watched last year's footage and we were on the line about to score and go in the lead, and he's thrown out an elbow to push someone over, I don't think I'd be getting the
Yeah.
call up
So
next year.
from
to be-
memory, he
yeah.
played the ball on the line
he
then
lashed out.
Lashed out the marker.
But to be fair, the ref was cast.
yeah, the ref, the old guy, he was so
He had
bad.
no idea.
But no excuses for lashing out.
No, you can't be doing that. But
So this year, boys, I think the content game's been 10 times better. Our listeners
Hey.
have probably seen it too. We've had charity match training sessions.
Finally.
A lot of banter, calling
Lot of-
people out. Like, that's
yes.
not even scripted. Like,
yeah, I don't know
they're-
if it's serious or not.
No,
hey?
there will be fireworks. Like, if you look at the comments between,
Yeah.
like, Maddie Georges on our team and
Chichu.
Moe, Chichu, even Jake Sydney. Like,
fucking Hainsey.
that is Hainsey. I think the Hainsey stuff's banter, but this stuff seems real. I reckon there'll be a sin bin on game day.
We got our super coach experience calling me out at every corner. I know what he's doing. He goes, I'm a center. Who was the best center last year? I'm going to try and get into his head.
Are you
get the
going to
big dog
go up
mentality.
against him?
I think
to
so.
head?
Look, I'll be playing left center. Jake Sydney thinks he's got it, but Age, we know
So you're
Shaq.
playing on the right.
We know Shaq.
We don't want to reveal who's on what side. So I think, Mick, you could be on the bench. Who knows?
Wow. Also, so we're not releasing
We don't even
him.
know the team yet.
Well, Tanaka's called out you, Jimmy.
Has he?
No, he called out me.
Oh.
Yeah,
he called out 8.
He wants to send me back to Stone Age, he reckons.
Really?
Yeah.
Who is that Tanaka?
I don't know, but he's looked like he had a dodgy knee.
He's on
so
Ajibe's couch. He does
If
the
Okay,
podcast
yeah.
with them.
So if he saw me
Right.
chop Dan, watch out for that knee. Gonna come in like a tree, mate. Chop that
Big
tree.
boy.
Big boy, but you can't run without legs.
The battle of the charity
that's
match
true.
that I'm looking forward to is Jason David and Winston Neville. The two number 14s.
Like they've been going at it.
Bulldogs utilities.
Yep.
It's been heavy.
Honestly, if I was Neville, I'd fake an injury before
I'd
getting
be
on the
shit
field.
scared, eh?
I've seen Jason do those burden bombs. I've seen him put a shot on Shaq
Yeah.
on the pads. Not worth it.
He was calling us last patrol at training.
Yeah. And he's on our team. So
He's got that mad dog mentality.
he doesn't
put
give
up
a fuck.
burden bomb for me. I caught it, and he goes, "Ha, you're the last patrol."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Bro, I caught it." He's like, "Nah, it was floating." I'm like, okay, cool.
To his credit, he does a fucking good birdo bomb.
Very good.
Yeah,
bomb.
it's actually good.
Mansour struggled. Shout out to Mansour coming down to trainings.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
actually
Sauce.
that's pretty good. Yeah.
Scoot King.
Let's talk about some charity match comparisons, boys.
Yeah, go on.
So, like, it can be lookalikes, it can be playing style or positions. Who wants to start us off?
Start off with yourself.
Okay, who do you think I'm similar
Who
to?
do you think who would you compare yourself to?
I'd probably say prime Cameron Smith.
Prime Cameron Smith.
Cameron
Yeah.
Smith, the
Like,
best
not
hooker
the-
to ever play the game.
Like you look like you're in an office. You're in
Yep.
an office job, but the skills second to none.
How many tackles did you make last year?
I think it was a solid 7. If I'm-
Right. And you
10?
played the full game?
I made 10.
10 missed 4. So
Six?
net profit 6.
Yeah.
Hey, I got an excuse. It was fucking 30 degrees at Lidcombe Oval last year. This time it's gonna be 26.
Okay.
And I've been
You
doing.
already know.
been doing
Wait, you know the
fitness.
weather for next weekend?
I know, mate. I've gone ahead.
In
think
fucking
I'm,
3
you think I'm
weeks.
playing marbles on this charity match?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've studied everything. I'm Cam Smith.
Anyway, back to the comparisons.
Yeah.
There's only one. You're a little bit chubby. You're a hooker. You're Piggy Riddell.
There was only
Piggy
one.
Riddell.
Piggy Riddell, yeah.
If I'm goal kicking, I'm gonna do the big salute or whatever he does before he kicks
I'd
it.
lower that hand just yeah.
Yeah,
I've
or-
done modern history.
I've got
Yeah.
the mo as well. That was
Yeah, I
probably
don't
bad.
think that's a good combo. Maybe don't do that, Piggy. And for Jimmy, I think we've spoken about it throughout the year. Age, who would you like
Yeah.
to say Jimmy is?
Jimmy's absolute clone is Isaac Tungle.
I don't say it.
Like
yeah.
same mo, same face, same skin
I think you
feature.
should take it.
I'll take it. He's a very, very good looking bloke.
But
I was
you're very
thinking more like
tall.
Craig Wing.
Craig Wing. I was thinking Andrew Everingham.
Yeah, okay.
Bit
yeah.
of Filipino in him. I know
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
not Filipino, but tall,
Okay.
Yep.
rangy,
Yep.
part Asian.
Yep.
Not to be racist, but
No, it's
Yeah.
well,
No,
you're on the money.
fact.
hey, I was gonna go the manly hooker. But I
Gordon.
didn't want to go there. I didn't want to go Gordy.
Why not Craig Wing?
I
do?
just- I
He's-
think Craig Wing's just too good looking to be you.
He's very good looking.
He's a great looking
I'm
bloke.
sorry.
So.
Yeah, no, that's a
What
fair
are, who
point.
are my boys?
Who doesn't pass
You're just someone who has like a good running game at centre.
can't
Like a Tony
pass?
Sags.
Nah, I'm thinking more like a Ewan Aitken.
Yeah, I can say
Yeah.
that. Because he did play in the forwards last year.
I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
no,
you can
that's
play
fair.
second row centre.
Yeah.
Got a good fend. You can't pass for shit.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair.
You don't have a pass.
And you and Aiken once had a record. I think he went 61 touches of the ball without passing. in a
Well,
row.
there you go.
So I don't mind taking Jack White. Sorry, you and Aiken.
You and Aiken, yeah.
What I will say is we've been copping a lot of shit from Supercoach experience. So I want to give my comparison. So you're probably thinking, who does he look like?
Hmm.
Well, I'm going to focus on his hairline. I think he's got the hairline of Terry Campese from 2012.
Is that when he was balding?
Oh, trust
That
me.
is 2012
You don't want to
Campese.
see 2012
I don't remember.
Campese.
I only,
no.
I only remember him with the bald head.
Yeah, that was probably 2013.
That was after he grew some common sense.
Yeah.
We've
Oh
got
my
Donny
God.
Sports, Age's best mate from Queensland.
Yeah, I reckon Corey Horsburgh, he's got that Queensland spirit.
He does.
He's not going to give up on you. And I don't know if he's as good as Corey, but, that's my comparison.
Jim, what about you? Do you want to call out anyone, give a lookalike to someone on the opposite team?
Oh, I think there's one in particular, Trademark Sports.
He was good last
Yeah.
year. Playing
Yeah, good
5'8"
player.
this year, I believe.
Yes.
playing 5'8". Bit of a Jackie White and build on him.
Yes, he's
Would
a
you
big
say?
5'8".
Big 5'8",
Yeah,
big stocky, yeah.
Yeah, I think like a good running game.
Yeah, good running game.
Yeah, not sure if he
But
has
like
any-
you said, you can't run without legs.
Exactly. So we just got to chop him down. They have big boys.
They do have
you,
big
so
boys, yeah.
Just got to chop him down. Jason David, honestly, JT playing for the Dogs,
Mate, he's a clone.
mate, he's going to win us the game.
Yeah.
Scored
Coming
a
off
double
the
last
bench,
year.
coming off the bench, fresh, I reckon he can get a triple.
In the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, he will do some damage for sure.
And he's been training the house down, so
Yeah.
keep an eye on him.
And this one, Dan from What's New in the Castle,
Is he the bloke from Love Triangle?
the Love Triangle
Reality
bloke,
TV?
reality TV,
Yeah, okay.
Age, your arch nemesis.
Yeah.
got-
I've been looking everywhere to find a comparison. I actually found a beautiful one. It's the palm trees at Central Coast.
Yeah, okay.
You chop the legs,
At Blue Tongue
and this
Stadium.
thing's going to fall like a tree,
Yeah.
mate. Gone.
Well, it was evident last year.
Oh, yeah. I got him from the side and he fell like a sack of potatoes and he couldn't get up. Actually, to his credit, he got up pretty quick.
Yeah, he
no one
did.
was on top of him, but
So you've got Donny and Dan, the double Ds, coming at ya. Are you just going for chops?
I do love my double Ds and I'm just going to chop them.
Are you the tree lopper?
You could call me the
tree
tree lopper.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
And the last one, this one's a bit of a smoky.
Oh, mate, I've a good
I
feeling
saw him
about
at
this.
training. I bet you guys know what I'm talking about. Benjamin Serres.
Mate,
French bloke?
French rugby from French rugby. How do we get this guy? He's not
He
a content
turned-
creator.
He turned secret. He turned up in a South jersey,
I don't know how he got
took
that.
his rig off.
Bro, it looks like Cam Murray.
He's got
Hey,
Cam
he's
Murray.
fucking Cam Murray.
We
And he's
dead
gonna,
set
and
up
he's going to
Cam Murray.
play like Cam Murray.
He's playing lock as well.
Yeah.
He's got the rig like
Got
Murray.
the ball skills.
Good tackling. We copped a shot from him. He's
Yeah.
a solid tackler, so he's our dark horse.
Like it. So that's charity match comparisons. We're going to cop some shit back because I feel like we're easy targets this year. I don't know why people want to target us and all
I
their...
think because we played solid last year, all three of us.
Yeah, yeah.
So we've got a target.
A little
on our back.
birdie tells me in the other chat that they're targeting us. Like a lot of their talk is we got to get Cast Patrol.
Because if you think about it, we're the spine. You know, me and Jimmy are two out of the 4 spine members.
Yeah.
And you are attacking center.
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, well,
but
modern
we
spine.
have a few other weapons that we
Set
don't want to
plays,
reveal.
Left
Yeah.
or right, either way. Speaking of NRL, let's get on some NRL headlines.
Yeah.
It's been a long off season, but a bit of happenings in the last
There's a
fortnight.
bit happening.
So start with the obvious one. I think we touched on it at the end of last year. Was coming
Yeah.
around. Olam for Shawn Blore, West Tigers and Storm have traded places and finalised a player swap. So both of them will be on 3-year deals at the clubs.
Yeah.
What do you boys think of that? Who wins that one?
I reckon Melbourne. Big fan of Shawn Blore. It's a shame that, he's copped a fair bit of injuries in the last few years. But, yeah, I think Melbourne, like you've seen in the past what they do to players, bellyache will get in. I mean, he's going to be an absolute weapon for him.
Similar to Eli Katoa, struggled in the Warriors team, was always showed potential, got in that Storm system, and he was unstoppable towards the end of the year.
So, no disrespect to Justin Olam, but obviously he had a few defensive lapses last season and, got dropped as a matter of fact. But I think it's a good sign for the Tigers. They needed some backs. So
I think it's good for both sides because
Yeah.
Storm get their second rower that they need. So now they got Eli Katoa and Blore. And then
Yeah.
Tigers were dying for outside backs.
dying.
And they finally got one. Olam,
Yeah.
Papua New Guinea international, great player.
Well, he was centre of the year 2 years ago. Obviously, last season fell out of order, became in the reserve grade. But
Yeah.
Just
one-
defensively is his issue.
I think, like you said, Age, I think it's a win-win for both sides. And I'm excited to see Justin Olam in the Tigers outfit. They got a good young team there.
Yeah.
And I think Olam will thrive in that
I'm
environment.
just glad it finally got approved and settled,
It's been going on for a
been
while.
in the works and whispers for ages, but thank
Yeah.
God both parties got their man. So I think it's a win-win.
Yeah.
It took a while. Another signing that happened effective immediately, Zach Hosking to the Raiders. Big signing.
Love it.
Panthers coming off premiership win. Obviously, they're losing a few players. Zach Hosking is one of them.
Yeah.
Well, that came out of nowhere.
Really out of
I
nowhere,
didn't even know he was off contract.
And it's on a 3-year deal. So
Great signing for Raiders, I think.
Great defender. He'll work all day for you, Zach Hosking.
Yeah, and I think he's the perfect replacement for Whitehead. I think Whitehead's probably only got a few years left in him.
Yeah.
maybe
So
this might be his last two.
This might even be his last year. So Hosking,
Eventually be Hosking and Hudson Young.
yeah,
Hosking's
good
2023 stats, 21 games, 9 games for 70-plus minutes. And we saw when he played those minutes,
Just
he
tackles the house down.
He does.
Sometimes 50 tackles.
knows how to run a
40.
good line too. So
Good
keen to
player.
see it.
Good player.
What I want to ask you boys though is who is the starting forward pack for the Raiders? 'Cause I was trying to workshop it, and obviously you got a few old heads in there like Papali'i and Whitehead, who
Yeah.
maybe they lose their starting spots.
I think you go Papali'i, Tarpany, Locke, Horsburgh.
Yeah.
And then the second row is Hudson Young and Whitehead will start.
Yeah, they'll be
With
the-
Hosking eventually could take over. But Whitehead's the captain, so I can't see him not being in that team.
You also have Gula, who's
Emre off the bench.
Emre off the bench is good.
Mariota looks pretty good.
Yeah, he
saw
looks like
glimpses
there's
of him.
potential of him.
Yeah, so he'll be off the
a
bench. But I
very
think,
strong pack.
yeah, good pack for sure.
But like you said, if Whitehead showing signs of aging, slowing down, obviously he's played 80 minutes for God knows how
For the
long.
last
in the NRL.
5 years or whatever.
Exactly. So Hosking come in, fresh new face, and
All
I'm
it
keen to
takes
see
is
it.
one injury. Like if Horsburgh goes down or Origin,
Yeah.
Whitehead shifts to Locke or Tarpany, and then there's a spare spot for Hosking to come in that team. So
Yeah, 100%.
yeah.
Well, speaking of shifting, we've got a few players' position swaps and Queensland international and representative players. So Selwyn Cobbo to left centre. It's been confirmed by Kevin Walters.
Yeah.
He will replace Herbie Farnsworth at left centre. He's quoted, that's the plan to move him in that role. He's probably a bit more natural there in the centres than on the wing. So far, he has been really good there. Do you
We haven't seen much of him there though, have we?
He's played in his first season, like 2021. He was there a few games.
Yeah.
But it's obviously hard to judge. I think they thought of him as a fullback at one point. Then Reece Walsh has come in. They said, well, is he our winger or is he our centre?
Well, I'm going to turn this back to you, Mick, because you have been sucking off Cobbo for 3+ years.
You've been an advocate for Cobbo.
He's your Supercoach draft keeper,
Yep. It's tough.
and we only have 3 keepers, and he's one of them. You say he's Trell Mitt 2.0.
I say he's building. He's got the career path of like a Latrell Mitchell,
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
he might move to fullback one day.
Start on the wing,
Start
go
on the
to
wing.
centre.
But more so, what I like about Cobbo is he's already doing the hard yard runs that a centre can pull off.
Yeah.
I think he was a bit deprived of the ball with Katoni Staggs inside of him.
That's fair.
And I
Yeah.
think if, like we saw with Herbie Farnsworth, if he gets that early ball from Ezra Mam, It's deadly because Cobbo knows how to do a tackle bust, and I think he might thrive in that position. Whether he racks up the same amount of tries as like he was on the wing, and I think he's just got to get his ball playing skills just a little bit better for that left edge. But I'm excited to see an edge with Ezra Mam.
I think it's
Cobbo.
Piakura is going to be there.
Kuro could be there, and whoever that left winger is,
Probably
if it's
Arthur's.
Arthur,
Or Oates.
Mariner,
Yeah.
Oates.
I think Arthur's one wing, and then Dean Mariner will be the
Or
other one.
Corey Oates. He's still an option.
Yeah, he's
but
an option.
Yeah. That'll be interesting.
It's
But yeah,
exciting to see.
It's
think-
hard because Cobbo is so good on the wing. It's like,
Yeah.
are you going to limit him by playing center? Is he going to get the ball? Because Staggs barely gets the ball. And then he has to lift Herbie's workload. That Herbie was doing like
'Cause Herbie
18
was-
runs a game.
And plus defensively, like center's becoming
That's
one
the-
of the most important
Yes,
positions
that's going to be the
defensively.
big
Like
key.
completely different from a winger defending on the wing to center.
Yes.
So,
that's the big
whether
question
or not, if he's up to it, but yeah, it'll be
Apparently that's where he
interesting.
played his juniors in the centers.
Yeah, okay.
So he's not.
Yeah. I remember
unfamiliar-
watching the highlights and he was a pretty good center back
and
in the
he's
day.
got that right hand fence.
Right
so,
up end, yep.
yeah, look, I like it. I think they can't have Staggs and Cobbo on that right wing, and then on the left side they're playing potentially Mariner and Arthurs. I think you're
Yes.
weakening that left side
So they're
too
just
much.
trying to balance it, you reckon?
I think it's balancing. I think Cobbo also has that desire to get that early ball
Yeah.
instead of relying on just a Reynolds cutout or.
Yeah, the only thing is like Cobbo's been a winger the whole time and Marin has been centre for Queensland Cup the whole time. So they're switching both positions. Defensively, it's going to be an issue, and they
Unless
have
they're
like
blooding Oates.
they have a
They're
tough.
keeping
They got
Oates.
who they got Roosters and they have Panthers round 3. I think Souser in there as well. So it's going to be a big test early.
Yeah.
A lot. True. And another big centre swap is AJ Brimson, according to Daily Telegraph, moved to the centres at the start of 2024. So obviously Titans have a few young talent coming through in the fullback position, Jaden Campbell and, sorry if I butchered this one, Keanu Keeney.
Kinney, yeah.
Yeah,
Keanu
both,
Keeney?
both are guns. I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's just stick with Keeney.
Keeney.
Not going
Yeah.
to bother with that first name, but is he the best fullback in the Titans team? Yes, he is.
Brimson?
Brimson.
Really?
Yes, he's the best fullback, but for the team, he has to play
How do you
centre.
fit them all?
He has to play centre. He has to get Campbell at that fullback spot, best position, and the way he glides, like he's insane. Campbell in attack,
Jaden Campbell. Yeah, I think he has to be on the park somewhere.
so
Jaden
he has to
Campbell.
start.
I think they tried him at like 5'8" a bit last year.
He can't defend in the front
I think
line.
he's a bit too small.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's an out and out fullback, just like his dad.
Freak.
Like we saw what his dad could do. But
Yeah, I like it a lot. I think, like you said, AJ Brimson's the best fullback at the club, but they need to fit them all in. I think one of their downfalls last year, and probably why they had the second half flakes like they did, that spine was always changing every week.
Yeah.
And there was no rhythm. Like Four and Tanner Boyd, okay, they're 5'8" halfback, but when Four went down, sometimes Brimson would fill in there, Campbell, and then fullback, they'd try and put
like-
Campbell 1 week.
They had Weaver in there a few times. and it's
Yeah,
like
I
Yeah.
just
shifting.
I think now if Brimson can play left centre, I don't mind it. I think
so you move BK to the
No,
right
he'll be
centre.
right. I think Brim will be
Right?
right.
okay.
Yeah, I think he'll be right.
He played Origin at centre, didn't he, Brimson?
Yeah, I think he's played a game there. But when he played centre the back
No,
end of
he's
the
played.
year,
He's played fullback for Maroons.
Yeah, okay.
You have visions of him running down that left touchline.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
why I
scoring
think
that
left centre.
try, or he gave it on the inside of Capewell.
Capewell,
yeah,
yeah.
end
so
of last year, he played right centre for them. So I think
Okay.
they're going to just leave him there.
Yeah,
Because why would you move Kelly as well?
But that's a strong backline. It's
and
coming
they
out
got
of nowhere.
depth now. They got because they got Shop there, Jojo Fafita's sort of on.
Yeah.
The,
Sammy's there still. He's a
Sammy
gun.
will be
So what's
there.
their 1 to 7 looking like? Let's say Campbell.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who's their wingers? Fafita.
Sammy's a
Sammy
lock.
and Khan Pereira,
Sammy
Cabrera,
Cabrera,
yeah.
yes.
Kelly Brimo
Kelly Brimo. So yeah, Fafita and Shoppers.
Yeah, they,
as backups. Yeah,
And then Four and Tanner Boy, we happy with that?
yeah.
and they
Weaver's
might
a
put Kenny
backup.
at 14. So
Primo's an option to shift, like if it doesn't work out. Like
yeah,
they have a lot that they can do.
yeah.
They can even put Keeney fullback and then Campbell 6. Like they can do any. Keeney looks good.
Keane does look very good.
Does
And
look
he
good.
played for what nation did he recently represent?
Now you're testing me.
I'm
Is this
gonna
trivia? Are we doing trivia early? Because Jim's
Mate,
got one
he-
prepared for us.
I do.
He definitely
Does he play
represented
Cook
Haiti.
Islands?
It could
I
have
don't
been
wanna-
Cook
I don't
Islands.
Nah, I don't want to risk it. I don't
Anyway.
know. Yeah.
But yeah, he definitely he's a talent. So yes, Age, you've revealed it. I do have a quiz for you boys. We love a quiz on this podcast.
Well, I always win. No wonder I love it.
NRL quiz. So there's no real
Theme.
theme.
Yep.
It's just random.
How many questions we got?
There's 5, but I got 6 in case there's a tiebreaker.
There won't be one.
And what are we doing for buzzers?
Yeah, what do you want as your buzzer, Mick?
Aaron just
Your name?
Mine's Havili.
Avili.
Okay, Mick.
I'll do Latrell.
Okay. Question 1. Which team did not play at Magic Round last year?
Latrell. It was the West Tigers.
Bow.
Havili.
I know it. You have to
Seriously?
get it.
Fucking hell. I thought this was the easiest one on the list.
Oh, Magic Round.
Give him a timer. This is too long.
5,
Cowboys?
4.
Do I get a chance?
Yeah, go.
It's what you're wearing on your shirt, the Newcastle Knights.
Correct.
Because I had a flashback of Dan saying, remember, we don't need magic at Magic Round.
Oh, okay. That was a good one. Yeah, nah, that slipped my mind. That one.
Boys.
That's bad.
I was
Rough-
surprised. That was the easiest
That was
one.
an easiest
Who's
one.
missing out this year? Dragons.
Dragons miss out this
Miss
year.
out this
It should
year.
be the wooden spooner that misses out every year.
But then
point.
Tigers will miss out, more often than not.
Jeez. All right, next question. What year did the Cowboys enter the comp?
Latrell, 1995.
Correct.
What?
He's good.
Have you given him the answer?
Nah.
Well, no,
swear.
haven't you heard of the Cowboys
95?
series? I was going to say it for next year, but maybe everything works in fives with the Cowboys. Let's just say that.
Okay. Save for next year.
Say for next year. Next year, next year.
Yeah, like
next year,
2025.
All right. Question 3, H.
I've got to pick up here.
If I win, I get this, I'll win.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. How many titles had South won when they were famously kicked out of the competition at
Have you
the end of the 1999 season? H.
20.
Correct.
Damn.
Only one in my lifetime, so.
Yeah, that's
Very
And only one in my dad's lifetime as well, so
Yeah,
we're struggling.
that's good.
1971 was the last one before that.
Fucking hell, true South fan. All right, question 4. You need to get this one.
Come on.
Who won Dally M in 2005?
Havili. Benji Marshall?
Incorrect.
Oh, no.
Jonathan Thurston.
Correct.
Yes! Come on!
JT.
Benji.
Benji.
I just thought the grand
No,
final.
because that was his first year at Cowboys.
Fuck.
Imagine, because when we spoke about it, it was the first year of the Cowboys. and he
Wow.
won a Dally M.
Wow, that's good, Mick. You're on
Wow.
fire today.
Yeah. Do you want to do the last one for
Do
fun?
the last two.
I'll do the last. There's 2
Yeah.
more questions. So Age can tie it up. So it's 3-1.
Oh, I can tie it up.
What a
Let's go.
scammer.
It's 3-1.
Let's go.
3-1.
2 questions to go. All right. What was the name of the Adelaide team when they were
Latrell.
in the competition in 1990?
Adelaide
Really?
Rams.
Yeah. He's too good.
He's too good.
That's a blowout.
Fuck.
Do you want the last question?
Yeah, just do it. I just want to roll
Give me
in.
the last one.
If I get 5-1,
Fuck it.
Nudie run after this.
Okay.
Latrell's
Last
too
question. The great South Sydney goal kicker who once
Latrell.
kicked 11
Eric
goals
Sims.
in a match
Was
was
it?
Eric. What?
Oh my god.
Sims.
He's jumping the gun as well.
He is.
You gave him the questions,
No, I
right?
swear.
Fair
Didn't.
play. Fair play.
You guys know I do rugby league history every week.
He's
Do we
very
have-
good.
Do we have rugby league history this week, Nick?
To be fair, Jimmy, we do have it this week, but I won't be doing it. You've actually taken the reins. But first, we're going to go into our double wins and losses. So, Jimmy,
Let's
you
do
can
it.
keep the reins
Yeah.
for the mic.
Best double wins and losses of the week. So for wins, we had the Gold Coast CB3 on Saturday. Boom Talk, $15. Thank you very
Boom,
much.
Indeed.
He did right down the outside.
Dang.
Beautiful. Plenty of trifectas. I don't know if you've seen on the app, but
I've tried not to look at it.
yeah,
Yeah, because I know it's going to happen. Oh, the trifectas?
Yeah.
Okay, no, you're winning the trifectas.
they're just pumping,
yes, but
pumping. And then
the
we
other
got
ones.
yeah. Anyway, NFL same game multi we got for yesterday. We did a combined one. You can combine same game multis on Dabble. So if you're not on
New
there,
feature.
what are you doing? And then for losses, well, more of the same from last year. 1 leg losses, Shartin, Thursday, Monday, yesterday, and today.
Unbelievable. These
Wow.
one leg. This is a curse.
Yeah, so we had I think one leg yesterday and then 2 1 legs today. So
It just doesn't stop. How
Maybe
we
that
get-
should have been our news resolution.
so that's how well we're
I
going
think
at the
that's our
moment.
team one to get over that one leg curse and get
Yeah.
a multi.
But it's there. It's just lingering, you know.
It's been like that for ages.
It has
We just
been.
got to
I
hit
say
it.
it every week. Maybe we just sack one leg.
Yeah.
But it's still just going to
Yeah,
be
it'll
one
just-
leg.
it'll be
It'll
that
be
one
like
leg.
2 out of 3.
Yeah.
Well,
exactly.
exciting news for those listening at home. We're doing our first double live stream for the year
Yep.
this Saturday, 1 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. We'll be on there for 2 hours. Any big race cards on?
No big ones to look forward to, but it's always a bit of fun.
There'll be
on the
plenty of
stream.
winners. We got the wheel spinner back. There'll be prizes,
Giveaways?
pass merch, or
Oh.
double merch.
Ooh, potentially
one of
double
them.
merch.
Oh,
Double merch.
But yeah, so there's live streams every week. I think there's 4 this week. They do them on Mondays, Thursdays, Fridays. Jack Jenkins is on there, UFC fighter.
yep.
Yeah, breaks legs for fun.
Yeah, exactly. So every fortnight I think we'll be on. So that's even more of an incentive to get more Cast Patrol content into your lives.
Yeah.
And like Jimmy said, if there's no big race cards, at least we're making your Saturday racing a little bit more entertaining.
A little birdie
Enjoyable.
told me we are the best streamers on Dabble.
Apparently.
Or Jimmy's
That's
been
what they
whispering in
say.
your ear.
But I don't know.
That's what they say. I don't know if it was Jimmy whispering to me in my sleep, but someone told
Could have
me.
been.
So if you want to sign up to Dabble, it's super easy and simple. Click the link in the episode description and get signed up in under 2 minutes. Use the code CastPatrol when you're signing up.
Is that the Cast Patrol, Mick?
No, just Cast Patrol. Age, spell it.
Yep. Download the app and enter CASTPATROL.
And just a reminder, what are you really gambling with for free and confidential support? Call 1-800-858-858 or visit the website gamblinghelponline.org.au.
So we touched on it, rugby league history. It's back. I think we're going to make it a weekly segment. Look, it only goes for 60 seconds, so it's easy enough. So Age is taking the reins this week. So what have you found for rugby league history?
Okay, Mick. So 2024 is a leap year if you didn't know. So I've gone back and I figured out how many premierships each team has won in the leap year. So, sorry.
Go on.
Coming in at one premiership, Cronulla Sharks, 2016 they won a leap year.
Yep.
Two premierships, Melbourne Storm, 2012 and 2020. Brisbane, 1992 and 2000. Western Suburban Magpies, 1988 and 1952.
I think you meant
Sorry,
48.
1948 and 1952.
Yep.
Can you boys, without looking at the sheet, name someone who is a 3 leap year winner?
Roosters.
Roosters are a 3 leap year winner, 1912, 1936 and 1940. Mick, you got anything?
No, I'm just going to let you keep rolling with it.
St. George, 1956, 1960, 1964. They did a three-peat of leap years. So
Pretty impressive.
Saints are pretty good at leap years.
Very good.
But I tell you who's the best. Coming in at 4 leap year premierships, South Sydney Rabbitohs, 1908, 1928, 1932 and 1968. You got Manly with 4 as well. You got Dogs with 4 and Balmain Tigers with 4. So Panthers are not on that list.
They're not.
So will Panthers finally break the curse of winning a comp on a leap year? That's something they haven't done.
So so you're saying it's always one of these teams?
Well, that's what
what
this
history
sheet
says.
That's what this sheet shows, and I can tell you for free, Magpies won't win. And
Yeah.
who else? Balmain Tigers,
Dragons?
Dragons scratch them as well. So you're left with Sharks, Melbourne, Broncos, Roosters, Souths, and Dogs.
Well, 2 things I want to say.
Yeah.
First of all, remember we've gone on about the Bulldogs' 4th theory every
Yes.
10 years.
Conspiracy, yep, yep.
Well, goes decent enough. They're one of the most leap year premiers.
Yep. So
Roosters are also up there when we talk about
the
the grand
16th
finals.
of October.
Yep.
Yep.
One other theory sent in by Seth Skirrett today on our DMs. Yo, I got a cast theory here, but every leap year, the Storm have been in a grand final going in a win-lose pattern since 2008. They beat Penrith in 2020, and we all know about the Bulldogs theory, but everyone is leading towards a Bulldogs win over Melbourne grand final this year.
Wow. So every leap year, Melbourne in the GF.
Yep.
Wow. And then they win every second leap
Alternating,
year.
yep. So 2020, they lost to they
now-
beat Penrith. The
now they're
2016
gonna
lose
lose the
comp
GF.
to the Dogs.
All the chooks.
All
Yeah,
the chooks.
2016 lost to Cronulla, won against Bulldogs 2012.
Yeah.
2008 beat Manly.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, lost to Manly.
I love a
Yeah.
conspiracy.
So yeah, there's too many.
Yes.
There's way
None,
too
none
many.
are good for South. Last year was the year of the rabbit. Didn't work.
Nah.
Anything good with the Cowboys?
This year?
Yeah.
Maybe for the 5s.
Jake Clifford.
Clifford. He won't even start.
Clifford. Clifford Dalian.
Back by popular demand. Cast calls, boys. Get your headphones. Let's get into it.
Love this
put 'em
segment. Love this.
So
Keep 'em
remember,
coming.
if you want to submit a cast call, use the link in our episode description or bio, and you can feature on next week's episode of the Cast Patrol.
And you guys fuel this segment. So without you, there's no segment.
Yep.
So if you like it, put one in. If you don't, let it burn to the ground.
Send whatever you like as well.
Yeah.
PG, of course.
Obviously, we're going to check them.
Yeah.
So you got to get through me.
Yeah.
You gotta get through Age first.
Age is
Through
our
me.
gatekeeper.
I'm the gatekeeper.
So Jimmy and I are like blind reacting to the rest.
Yes.
Age is sort of like,
I've heard them at least once to make sure they're all good.
Yeah.
But we'll start off with, we asked our followers, special followers, to do a top 15 props ranked 1 to 15. Okay?
Okay.
So let's see what they have to say. We'll start with
ranked 15 to 1.
15 to 1. Zen Den. Let's see what he has to say.
Come on, Zen.
These are my top 15 NRL prop forwards. At number 15, we have Junior Barlow. Number 14, Christian Welch. 13, Jake Trbojevic. 12, Mo Fodawaker. 11, Regan Campbell-Gillard. Moving into the top 10, we have Thomas Flegler at 10. At 9, we have Ruben Cotter. 8, Moses Leota. 7, Joseph Tarpany. 6, Nelson Asafa-Solomona.
Ooh, Nelson.
Into the top 5, we have Lindsay Collins. At 4, James Fisher-Harris. 3, Adam Fanua-Blake. 2, Tino Fa'asuamaleaui. Number 1, Payne Haas.
He's got number 1 right.
Jeez, Gerbo's low.
Low as in like he should be higher, not in the top 10.
Nelson at 6 was a shock for me.
Yeah, that's
That's very high.
That was high for
I wouldn't even
Nels.
put Nelson maybe
Wait,
at top
as in
10.
high, as in like
I don't think Nelson should be even
so
top 10.
a bit low.
Like, he's still good, but
Yeah.
compared to some of the people that they put Nelson above Tarpany and Leota.
Yeah.
Especially
and Cotter.
And Cotter too, yeah.
So yeah, that's interesting. We'll go to the next
Let's
person.
compare it.
Rosie Fadul, our rider. Let's see what she
Rosie.
has to say.
Hey boys, I'm going to rapid fire give you my top 15 NRL props solely based on 2023. Don't come for me. Solely based on 2023. Starting at number 15 with Regan Campbell-Gillard, Mark Nichols, Blake Laurie, David Clemmer, Nelson Asafa-Solomona, Tom Flegler, Junior Paulo, James Fisher-Harris, Ruben Cotter, Mwaki Fotuaika, Moses Leota, Lindsay Collins, Tina Fa'asuamaleaui, Adam Fanua-Blake, and of course, at first, Payne Haas. Thank you for your time.
That was rapid fire.
So
Yeah,
Adam
it was
Fanua Blake
rapid.
was second and Haas was first.
Fuck, there was a rogue one
That's
in there
pretty
that you
good.
said early. Who
Oh
was it?
yeah,
Mark Nichols.
Fuck, yeah, and there was
and then
another
Blake
one.
Laurie. But
Nah,
she said it was
Blocker's okay,
based
Blocker's
on
okay.
2023.
See,
There was another one.
Nelson for her was around 10 or 11, which I don't.
Yeah, I think I agree
think
with
that's
that.
fair enough for Nels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nichols got a fucking run.
He's the goat. Yeah,
He's the goat.
I'm shocked. Like Totola, I know based on 2023 hasn't had a run yet. He's
Yeah,
he
Totola
was
was a good
he was
forward. He's
big.
underrated. Eh?
very underrated.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good to see that everyone's sort of agreeing with Payne, Haas, Fanua, Blake,
The
Tino
to-
is up
yeah,
there.
The top 5 is
Yep.
set in stone.
Rosie, I like it.
All right, now let's hear from a Penrith fan, Benjamin Pritchard.
Come on, Benny.
No, biased.
Leota won.
Hi, my name is Benjamin Pritchard, and here's my top 15 props of 2023. Number 1, James Fisher-Harris, Penrith. Number 2,
Number
Moses
one?
Yoda, Penrith. Number 3, Payne Haas, Brisbane. Number 4, Adam Fanua-Blake, New Zealand. Number 5, Nelson Asafa-Solomona, Melbourne.
Five.
Number 6, Thomas Flegler, Brisbane, now Dolphins.
No
Number
Collins.
7, Lindsay Collins, Sydney Roosters. Number 8, Joseph Tarpany, Canberra.
Where's
Number
Tino?
9, Christian Welsh, Melbourne.
No Tino.
Number 10, Jared Wira-Hargrave, Sydney Roosters.
Jared!
Number 11, Josh Papali'i,
2015.
Canberra. Number 12, Ruben Cotter, North Queensland. Number 13, Tino Fa'asuamaleaui, Gold Coast. Number 14,
Ben.
Regan Campbell-Gillard, Parramatta.
Benny.
And number 15, Junior Barlow,
No!
Parramatta.
Oh, Benny, you
what
are
have you
cast.
done?
He's cast.
That
but
is a cast top 15 props.
I want to give him a
Well done,
Well done,
Benny.
Benny.
clap because
Fish and fucking Leota.
Fish and Leota number 1 and 2.
Stick to his team.
I back that. He backs his team in, and then he
Backs
was on
himself.
As a
backs
combo,
himself.
they are the best combo. You know, that
1-2 punch.
best 1-2 punch.
Yeah. Well done, Benny.
But I will say, Jared, Uria, and Nelson.
We said 2023,
Yeah. Ben's
Benny,
spinning
not
yarns
fucking
there.
2015.
and Tino 14th or 13th.
That's harsh on the big
that's
man.
very
Fucking hell,
harsh.
Justice for Tino.
Oh, okay. Let's go to a para fan. Let's see what he has to say.
Fucking had
Troy,
Flex 5.
Troy Warner. Let's see.
Go on,
The
Troy.
Para K podcast. Shout out to
beautiful.
him.
Yeah, hi, Troy from the Paracave podcast here with my top 15 NRL front rowers.
Regan, number 1.
15, Christian Welsh, Melbourne Storm. Josh Papali'i, Canberra Raiders.
Barlow won.
Jesse Bromwich, the Dolphins.
Jesse
Leo
Brom.
Thompson, Newcastle
2018,
Knights.
is it?
Junior
No.
Paulo, the Parramatta Eels. Davida Totola, South Sydney
There we
Rabbitohs.
go.
Ruben
Junior.
Cotter, the Cowboys.
Yep.
Regan Campbell-Gillard,
Had to.
Parramatta Eels, Tino Fa'asuamaleaui from the Gold Coast Titans, Tom Flegler from the now Dolphins, previous Broncos, Lindsay Collins from the Sydney Roosters,
Has to
Moses
be in
Leota from the Penrith Panthers, Adam Fanua-Blake from the New Zealand Warriors, Payne Haas from the Brisbane Broncos, and one half of the Bash Brothers, the Golden Boot winner for 2023, James Fisher-Harris from the Penrith Panthers.
That's different.
It's a
Fisher
fair
Harris
list.
won.
I like Leo Thompson in there.
Yeah, that's.
He had a good year.
Yeah, if it's based on form, he had a great year.
Totola he put in there.
Yeah.
You know what? He makes. I almost forget about Fisher Harris sometimes. He's in a 3-peat, won the Golden Boot.
I think Fisher's top 5.
He's top 5.
Yeah,
for
top
sure.
5 in the
Yeah.
comp, yeah.
Top 5. Okay, let's go to Katie.
We'll do one more
Is this
front
your
row.
girlfriend, Jim? Did she send one in?
Kate's.
Hey guys, it's Katie here, just wanting to shoot through my top 15 front rowers. Starting off at number 15, we've got Jacob Saifidi. Next up is Cotter, onto Flegler. Number 12, we've got Junior Paulo, followed by Jason Taumalolo. Yuto Komanu, Big Nass,
Stefano.
Leota, Fisher Harris. Of course, next up is Collins, Big Tino, Nicest Guy,
redeemed
Jake
it here.
Trbojevic,
It's good.
AFB, Mr. Haas, and number one, the greatest try scorer of all time, Alex Twall.
Oh,
Hey!
mate, it started
Well
off
done, KD.
bumpy, but that last six,
Again, we
that
said
was
fucking
good.
2023, not 2015.
With Lolo.
Wow.
And you're
You
a
know
Cowboys
what?
fan as well.
Turbo's not getting a lot of love in these top front
I'm
row
glad he got
rankings.
some love there.
He needed a bit of love.
Maybe because I think he's a lock.
Mm.
Maybe people are
Big
not.
Steph
not
got to go
counting
there.
him. Yeah, Big Stefano. You know,
Clem? Yeah.
Clem, yeah. Well, Clem has the stats. We've been doing the stats, and he's made one of the least missed tackles and very good at post
Very,
contact.
very,
so
very good.
Clem's a good forward.
Yeah.
Like it.
Okay, how many more do we want, boys?
I think we'll go one more.
Give us one more, yeah.
One more? All right, easy.
Sorry for anyone that we've missed out on this one. But,
And we have to use the last one with the guy who created this idea, thanks to Tom. So let's see what Tom has to say.
Yep.
Go on, Tom.
Top 15 front rowers. 15, Josh Papali. 14, Moeki Fodawaker. 13, Regan Campbell-Gillard. 12, Junior Paulo. 11, Jake Trbojevic.
Jake, yeah,
10, Tom Flegler.
Yep.
9, Nelson Asafa Solomona.
it's pretty good.
8, Ruben Cotter. 7, Moses Leota. 6, Joe Tarpanay. 5, Lindsay Collins.
We're on to something here.
4, Tino Fasula Mala Ali.
Butchered
3,
that.
Adam Fanua Blake. 2, Fisher Harris. And 1, Payne Haas.
Well done,
a
Tom.
good
Come
list.
on, Tom.
Well done,
Give
Tom.
him some love.
Finish off with a bang.
I think that's our winner.
that is the most
Fucking
accurate.
very good list, Tom.
Yeah.
I was nodding to that list like, yep, you've put him in the right
Like they're
spot.
with one or
Yeah.
two, two
Yeah.
or three away.
Because
you know?
most of like that top three is like interchangeable.
Like I think
you can make
Haas
cases.
has to be one.
Yep.
He's just fucking incredible.
And then Fish and Fanua.
Then you got Fisher for
No,
Noah.
yeah.
Then you got Collins,
Lindsay's fucking up there.
Tarpany, Tino, Lindsay.
That's that next tier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
what doesn't help Fisher Harris and
Leota.
no Adam Fanua Blake
Yeah.
is that they don't get to show off their skills at State of Origin. Like Lindsay Collins has these memorable moments
Yeah.
from Origin.
Yes.
So I think if they were in that arena doing the same
Like,
thing,
I'm sure Fisher Harris would just carve
he'd
up
carve
in
up
that
Origin.
arena.
Fanua Blake would rip and tear through
Oh, yeah.
Origin. But yeah, well done to everyone that submitted a front rowers.
Yes. What do we
Very
want to do
good.
next week?
For next week, let's do your favorite player of all time and why.
So if
Like
you're
it.
Jimmy, you can be like, I love Matt Bowen because I first watched TV and he came on and I fell in love with him and now I did a podcast with him.
Correct.
So yeah, give us one
Correct.
of those. The link's in our bio.
And-
We'll put it in the description.
And it can
as
be
well.
about anything at all. Like half the stories and why people love a player is something minuscule. Doesn't have to be a
Yeah.
whole story.
He doesn't have to be the best player. It's just why you love him.
And if you don't love any plays, put a question in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Put a cast story. We'll show you some examples now. This is listener questions.
Yep.
Cast calls edition. Okay, so let's go with this one.
All right, who's the NRL GOAT? We've got Joey Johns, Cam Smith, the old Reg Gasnier, Daz Lockyer, and Wally Lewis. Let's hear your thoughts.
Oh, who is the NRL GOAT? Do you want to start us off, Jimmy?
it's got to be Joey, doesn't it?
Why?
Fucking hell, he's. Just look at his fucking.
Look at his what?
yeah,
Jim?
look at his
what are we
watch,
looking
yeah.
at?
I'm just trying to
I,
think about it.
I always toss up between Cameron Smith, Joey Johns, and Thurston. I can't between those three.
Yeah.
It's tough. But
I was thinking of the word. Like his accolades. Joey's accolades.
I think Thurston,
Comps.
Injuries.
Thurston
held
being
Joey
part
back
of that
as well.
Origin team that had 8 in a row, I think puts him above
Yeah.
Joey.
But Joey to rock up hungover and fucking play the way that he does
Yeah.
is pretty special.
Very
So
Like,
for that,
Joey
he's
is
goated.
probably the most, like the best player, I think, out
Yeah.
of them.
And he didn't play for God knows how long and came back and at Origin. That fucked me.
Yeah.
And
He's a freak.
He's a freak.
yeah.
Probably Cameron Smith is up there for like
This is up there.
accolades.
Captains Australia,
Yes.
Queensland to all those years of dominance.
Played fucking how many games? Was it 400 plus? Like
All right,
Yeah,
final
incredible.
answers. Who you locking in, Age?
I'm going Cameron Smith.
Jimmy,
Joey.
I'm going Thurston.
There we go.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments who you think is the NRL GOAT.
Tough question.
That is a tough one. Even Wally's like could be in there.
Yeah,
Never,
Wally-
never won a premiership, Wally.
Never won a comp.
Never won a comp.
That definitely hurts his claims. All right, next one. Not going to reveal who this is from.
Okay, guys, play on or penalty. Yesterday, I walked into my boyfriend's room and there is a baseball bat next to his bed. My first thought instantly is, okay, you got to get out of here. What is going on?
He's going to hit you.
I run into
Surely
him
not.
on the way out and I ask, why is there a baseball bat next to your bed? He says, you never know who you're going to run into in the middle of the night.
Smart man.
I did want to mention for your own safety and warn you that the boy is Michael Pantaleone and he's sitting right next to you. You tell me.
Where's
play
the
on or
baseball bat,
penalty?
Mick?
The baseball bat's hiding. But yes,
Jesus.
I thought, you know what, parents.
Wait, is this new? New purchase?
No, not new purchase. So
Did you buy a baseball bat?
No, I did not buy a baseball bat. The house was getting a bit lonely and empty, and I thought, you know what? There's a baseball bat hidden in this house. I might just put it next to my bed just in case someone breaks in just
So
over
someone
the head.
comes with a gun, you're just going to try and pull out a baseball bat.
Well, it's better than standing there with my fist and trying to 1-2 him.
Yeah, but if you retaliate, he's going to shoot you.
If he's got the gun, I'm dead anyway. So I may as well go down.
No, but what if
fighting.
he just wants to threaten you?
Yeah, well, it's a fake gun.
True.
And then you hit him over the head and you kill him.
Then he still got done for trespassing.
Okay.
And it's the self-defense. But yes, I say play on for that.
What do you reckon, Jimmy?
Oh, look, it depends where you live. I think that's first and foremost, location.
Yep.
So if you live in, let's say, somewhat dodgy area, play on.
Yeah.
But if you live in where Mick lives, penalty.
Yeah, penalty. You don't need a baseball bat near your bed.
And thanks to my girlfriend for submitting a cast call for the first
Yes,
time.
that was cast. That
Thank
is
you.
so cast, Mick. Why would you do that?
Well done, Mick.
Okay, let's see what else we got here. Let's do this one from Harrison.
Harry.
Good day, guys. Love your work. Who do you guys honestly think will win the comp? And I want to know, how do you think my team, North Queensland Cowboys, are going to go in the 2024 season?
Harrison.
Thank you.
Come on. Who else?
They're going to miss the 8 again, surely.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
And you don't want to know. You want to know why?
Well, they're going to win.
You want to know why they're going to win?
Yeah, tell me.
Jake Clifford, Dalian.
Jake Clifford Dalian.
Yeah.
He won't even start, let alone
He'll
rack
get in
up
there.
12 points.
He'll be in the team
Why
somewhere.
wouldn't he start?
Because they got Townsend and Dearden.
He's pushing for
pushing.
the spot, man. I'm
Mate,
telling you. But
I'm
no,
a big-
Cowboys.
I'm a
No,
big
in all
chat
honesty,
guy.
Cowboys, I think.
That's not honesty. That's bias.
No, it's not biased. Look at
That's bias.
the first 10 rounds. I think we've only got 3 top 4 teams from last year that we're versing.
Yeah, but what about when it comes to finals?
So we're going to
Who
get off
did
to
you
a hot
sign?
start.
You signed Clifford. That's it.
Cliffo's come back. Who else did we sign?
No
Sign someone
one.
else. Really? No, we signed someone else, surely.
No one worth remembering then.
Vilea from the Warriors. Thank
Yeah,
you.
He won't start
slot
either.
in at centre.
He
Who
won't
have you
start.
lost?
No one.
Tamar retired.
Tamia's
That's
gone.
it.
He didn't play last
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, so how are you going to go from 9th or what were you guys, 10th or something
Yeah.
to 1st and win the comp?
Drinky's going to have a year of his life.
He
Play
already
he'll
did.
play.
He
He'll play
needs to have
Origin.
another one.
He'll play Origin,
Yep.
and then he's going to take us to the GF.
Jeez, this is a yarn and a half.
Nice. He's good.
Did in last try to win us the game. There you go. Done.
So you're giving Harrison a false sense of hope.
Nah, Harrison, we're going to win the comp this year. Just
I think.
don't listen to these boys.
I think it's out of 4 teams.
No, I want one. No, one.
4
Just one.
teams,
Just
bro.
one.
No, I'm
Might
going
as
to
well
break
say
it down.
any one
I don't
of
want
the
to break
7
down.
teams
Just
gonna
one
win.
team and go.
It's going to be Panthers,
Nah.
Souths, Roosters, or
Mick?
Broncos.
Who have you got?
I'm
I think Broncos will win.
Okay.
Okay,
You want to say why?
They just have a young, hot team, and it's the last year with Reynolds.
Young hot team.
Thank you.
You reckon that's better than my fucking reasoning?
They got Walsh,
Young hot
Walsh,
team. That's his fucking reason.
Queensland fullback Walsh. Payne Haas, best forward in the game, best prop in the game, sorry. They've got Stags, Cobbo,
Man.
Mam got 5 out of the year. Reynolds is a great halfback,
I
top
think
5.
The issue with Brisbane's going to be they got no depth.
Yeah, a few injuries.
true.
like,
Few injuries, they're in trouble.
especially in the forwards.
Mm.
Who's their backup halves?
You know, the backup halves. Who are their backup halves?
Jock
I know
Madden.
they have good
Jock
hookers.
Madden.
They got Moser sniffing around Walters there. They got heaps of depth in the outside backs. They got Hoyter, Corey Oates is there. You know,
I think
they'll be all right.
I just think Brisbane, their team relies on maybe 1 or 2 players. If those 2 players go down at any point, I think it's tough for them.
So who do you think's going to win, Mick?
I'm not going to go biased. I'm going to think with logic and logic only and
You can
reason.
be biased.
No, I'm not going to be biased for this one. I'm going to go with logic and honesty.
Okay.
I'm going to go with South Sydney Rabbitohs.
Ah, beautiful. yeah.
Why?
I knew that was coming.
I just think our team's too star-studded to not do any damage. I think Last year, I think that stuff in the middle of the season derailed our season. I don't know
The
how
travelling as well.
the traveling didn't help.
Here we go.
I think a team with Latrell Mitchell, Cameron Murray, Damien Cook, Jack Wyden, too many rep stars in it.
Yeah.
I just think that they can't, like, this is their window right now, and I think they have to take it.
Yeah, if we are fully fit, we surely make top 4, and then we make the grand final.
Were you guys fully fit last year?
Nah, Trell suspension, Campbell sternum, like we copped it.
And throwing Cody Walker. If I had to
Yeah.
take South out, let's take out my personal love for South Sydney and obviously their star-studded rosters. I don't mind the Brisbane Broncos.
Yeah.
And obviously Panthers, a
Okay,
good chance. They're
but
favourites to win.
You don't
the
want to be
4
that guy that says Penrith.
Nah, we don't want him to get
Yeah,
a 4
No.
beat.
But that's not our official predictions. We'll do official
Anyway,
predictions close to the
I
season.
also
Lock
think
and
the
change.
Roosters won't win the comp.
Oh, his second
Yeah,
favourite
second
team.
favourite team. That's biased too.
You've done 2 biased answers.
Yeah.
They're not my second favourite.
They are his favourite.
They're your favourite. You're right.
Next one, Age.
We got 2 more. This from Brax.
Brax, come on.
Hey, cast. Who do you think is the best signing for 2024? Let us know.
Ooh, I'm tossing between Sheck and Critter.
Sheck
I'd
and
say
Critter.
they're the big names. Then you also got Herbie. You could light
Best
it up.
signing. I reckon it'll be Dom Young, Roosters.
I don't think a winger can have that much impact on a team to make him the best.
Especially Roosters. Like, he'll just finish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he'll become top try scorer.
He might not get the ball outside Manu.
Mm.
Teddy cut out.
Teddy doesn't like
I'm going to
passing.
lock in. I think, Critter brings too much to that Bulldogs team.
Yeah.
He's too clutch in the big moments.
Yeah, he's the biggest signing, but will he be the best? You don't know because Dogs could finish like bottom 6,
Yeah.
but they're going to win the comp based on our theory. But best signing, I'm going to go Herbie. I reckon he'll kill it, and he'll get in the top 8. They'll
Dolphins.
scrape in.
Like it.
Yeah.
And the
Beautiful.
last one.
Last one. This is from Ados the Great.
Ooh, yes.
And this is why he's
Righto,
great.
boys. How are we? It's Ados here.
Good Ados.
Boys, I'm so excited for this charity match. I am super pumped. Cannot wait. I know the Ronald McDonald House Charities of Greater Western Sydney is coming through with the win.
13
Let's
plus, baby.
bloody go. And the Rabbitohs are coming home with glory in 2024. I'm calling it now, baby. None of this year of the dog. It's the year of the bunny, boys. Let's bloody go, guys. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you in Sydney for the charity match. Let's bloody go.
That is some good energy.
I need that energy in my life.
I'll tell you
Yeah.
what, we need that energy at front row.
Yep.
And we're going to get
He's
it.
going to bring it.
Feb 3rd, he's going to bring it.
We saw a glimpse of it last year.
Mate, when he came on the second half, he had his headgear on, and we told him, get the ball and run straight.
And
he
mate,
just
his
put his head down.
post-contact,
Oh, he was
It's
better than
fucking
Haas. He was averaging
Fanua
like
Blake stuff.
Yep.
70 in the second half.
Yeah, easy.
Alone.
Yeah. So he's a beast, and South to win the comp. Love that as well. That's why we love Ados.
Yeah, well, I thought I loved him, but I don't know after that.
Yeah, but link in the bio if you want to see Ados knock over someone in the charity match.
Yeah.
$14 tickets, as we said, cheap as chips, support good causes. And I think that will do it for this week.
That will
boys.
do us. Just a quick reminder, double live stream this Saturday at 1 p.m.
Yep.
All 3 of us will be live from the casting couch.
And, Mick, the best announcement, special guest this Sunday.
Special guest dropping this Sunday,
Yeah.
TBC.
We're not going to tell you who. It's up to
No.
your imagination.
And
Or if
remember-
you saw our story, you can
If you haven't
guess who
figured it
is.
out by now. But
Yeah.
And if you want to leave a cast call, that's also in the description. Next week's
Yep.
episode is who is your favourite player and why?
Or just leave whatever you want.
Yeah.
Send us a message.
Like Ados there.
Roast us, whatever.
Anything you want. We're all ears.
PG, of course.
Of
like I
course.
said.
Well, that's goodbye from me.
Perfect. Backcasts never last. I'll
See
leave
you
with
guys.
that. See you guys.
Have a good one.